What is up, guys? It's Bane here, bringing you guys an exciting commentary today. Today, I bring you guys a 64 gun streak on the map Meltdown, and this is one of my higher gun streaks that I've gotten. I have gotten a few higher, I think 74 and 72, and I will be bringing you those gun streaks probably next week, and I'll be excited to bring you guys those gun streaks. But today, I'm going to be talking a lot about the gameplay and just a few other points. And I die right there, and now my gun streak starts. But as you see at the beginning of this gameplay, right about here, you're going to see me get a lot of score. And you know how I get the score? I go in and out of the hard point, getting the points, getting the hard points. And I'm just going to point that out right here. So as you see, an enemy walks onto the hard point. I take him out with my deadly AN-94. I take cover, and I wait for an enemy to go back on again. And you know, I'm patient. Once they go on, I know one of my teammates is going to kill him, or I'm going to kill him. We're going to collect the points. You know, we're going to keep getting off, we're going to keep going on, and we're really going to rack up our score streaks. And if you can rack up an orbital VSAT right at the beginning of the game, then I mean, your team's going to be set for a while. Because if you know where the team is at all times, your team's all running orbital VSATs, chances are you're going to get several orbital VSATs. And that's exactly what we do throughout this gameplay. And I mean, when getting such a high gun streak like this gameplay, you really have to have a lot of things going your way. You know, luck is definitely one of the big bins. You definitely need luck in Call of Duty, because there's just so many unlucky bins that can happen on streaks. I've had things like I've been sniped like with an SFU cross map on a 29 gun streak before, like one off a nuclear. I mean, there's bouncing Bettys can kill you, claymores, like you name it. It's just the unlucky things that happen in this game. I mean, you really do have to be extremely lucky to have just a gun streak like this, and you definitely have to have luck on your side. And I mean, you gotta win your gunfights. That's definitely like the main thing. But I mean, to win your gunfights, you have to be smart. And I mean, by being a smart player, I mean like right there, you know, I juked that guy out, and I pre-fired this guy. And you just have to do like lots of smart moves. You know, like that one, I threw C4 around the corner just to injure him and finish my target off. So you really have to be smart in anything you do. You have to think, how can you outsmart every single guy? When you know where a guy is, you know, what are you going to do to give yourself the best advantage? That's basically what I'm saying. How can you give yourself the best advantage in every gunfight so you can continue your streak, so you don't die, you know, 5 off a nuclear or 5 off a brutal or whatever. You know, some people skill levels range from anywhere, but if you're going for nuclears and stuff, you know, you have to outsmart every single kill. You have to decide whether to jump shot or drop shot. I mean, you need to predetermine what you're going to do. And you also have to be ready for what the enemy brings you. So, you know, you got to be ready to either jump shot the guy, or drop shot the guy, or pre-fire the guy. So, that's just a tip. I mean, you really have to be a smart player in Call of Duty. You know, like if you have lots of guns kill and you're not smart, I mean, if someone's smarter than you, chances are he actually is going to get the kill, because he can do something that you're not expecting. So even if you have more gun skill, if he's not expecting what you're going to do, such as a jump shot over a drop shot, then, you know, you're going to get the kill. And that's just a basic fact. So, there are a couple tips on just, you know, how to get your streak, how to win gunfights. And, I mean, that's just, you know, being focused is definitely something that you also need to have. Because being focused leads to just so many things. Being focused leads to being a smart player and winning gunfights and being accurate, you know. If you're extremely focused on what you're doing, then I can guarantee you, you will win, you know, most of the gunfights that you're pursuing. And just, you know, I don't know. If you're focused, you will be able to win more gunfights. You'll be able to be a smarter player. And that's just something that I want to point out. So, in this map Meltdown, you definitely want to control the middle of the map with an assault rifle. And I mean, you can use a submachine gun as long as you stick to, you know, the close quarters. And I guess what I mean by close quarters is both the buildings on each side of the map. I guess you want to stick to the buildings and the edges if you're using a submachine gun. But I find Meltdown has a lot of long-range gunfights, and I highly suggest using a weapon such as the AN-94 or the SCAR or the M8. And there I grab my nuclear, and so I grab about 34 more kills in a row. And right here I get like a quad feed, I'm pretty sure. I just absolutely dominate these kids. Actually, I think it's 5. Yeah. Oh, that guy kind of rushed the feed, but there's 5 kills right there. And I mean, the AN-94 allows you to win any long-range gunfight, especially if the enemy is using a submachine gun. I highly suggest using the AN-94 on this map, just because the amount of long gunfights. If you look on the edge of the match, the edge of the map, the AN-94 absolutely destroys. And even if you're in the middle, there's just so many long-range gunfights. I highly suggest using a assault rifle. You will outgun a lot of the submachine gun users on this map. And that's just, yeah. So something that I've been getting a lot of questions about is, how do you get such noob lobbies in multi-team hardpoint? And I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Multi-team hardpoint, I think, is the most try-hard playlist ever. There are so many tryhards that play this game mode. All the top clans play, a bunch of these random GB teams are coming here just for fun for them. But I mean, just so many good players play this playlist. There is really no tip on how to get new players. If you don't feel comfortable playing players in your lobby, you can just back out. I mean, that's just basically the tip I can give you. There really is no way of getting really noob lobbies. I mean, so far the gameplays I have been posting have just been absolutely scrub randy lobbies. But I mean, there are lots of tryhard lists, and usually I play every tryhard team that I get in lobbies with, because I feel that, I want to play any tryhards, because to be honest guys, having a good match I think is more fun than just playing these scrub lobbies. Because if I'm going head to head with another team, I just think that's the best feeling. I think it's a lot of fun. And to be honest, I'm probably going to start posting some of the tryhard matches, some of the matches versus notable teams, and during those gameplays, I'll probably give tips, on how to get spawn control, how to win matches easier, how to get the best advantage in a competitive lobby over your competition. I don't know how that guy didn't kill me right there, but I guess he just has no hands, so what can I say? So I'm on a pretty high kill streak here. Pretty sure I die sooner or later, probably in the next minute. And I'm also thinking of doing a montage. I have like 7 or 8 really good clips of Black Ops 2 saved up in my vault, and I'm definitely going to send it to an editor soon, but I'm going to try and get a lot more clips first. I'm going to try and get like 12 clips. I mean, a clip for me is like literally like 10 to 20 seconds long, because they're just big streaks for me and chain killers and such things, and I really want to get that montage out there. I think that would be a really entertaining video, and that's something I want to do. I did a sniping montage in the past, I mean like a long time ago, and that was a lot of fun. So I really want to get a montage going in, and I think that'd be something great for me. And where did I die? I must die really soon. I'm on a really high gun streak right here, and I'm just controlling the middle of the map, as you can see. I'm just going between 2 spawns. The 2 main spawns are the buildings on each side of the map. The enemies spawn on the side of the buildings, basically. Those are like the main spawn points of the map. And if you can go between the 2 spawn points, you're definitely going to do well. Even without an orbital reset on this map, I could still rack up a lot of kills, just because the spawns are pretty easy. Right there, as you see, I killed that guy in probably the main spawn point of this map. The other main spawn point would be on the other building, on the other side of the map, on the respected side. And I'm pretty sure that kid killed me with a KSG, I'm not for sure. There is absolutely nothing you can do about that. That kid killed me with a KSG from like 20 meters away, and he like headshotted me. That's absolutely amazing. I wouldn't even consider the KSG a shotgun. I would consider it like a shot rifle. I actually heard someone say that before, and they consider it a shot rifle, and I would completely agree with them, because that is absolutely bogus. And so that is a 64 gun streak, guys. I hope this video helps you guys be a better Call of Duty player. And yeah, so in the future, probably this week, you're going to be seeing at least 1 competitive match, like I said before. I really want to get some competitive matches out there, but don't worry guys, you're definitely going to see these kind of gameplays. And I also get a lot of people wanting to play multi-team hardpoint with me. Unfortunately, I can only play with 2 people at once, and I like to play with my friends, my clan members, and people that I know can put B-sets up for me. But I will be doing an open lobby this Saturday, and that will be announced on my Twitter sometime this week. So guys, if you enjoyed this gameplay, please give it a like and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And boys, peace!
Friendly UAV inbound. Friendly counter UAV inbound.